Hey, you guys remember this dork? That's being polite. George Santos, representative from New York, never should have been in office. Never should have been able to run for office, and never should have cast votes while representing New York. The guy was a total fraud, and he was indicted in May of 2023 for multiple fraud schemes. His history is a fraud, which he wasn't indicted for all of that, but his name's a fraud. His personality is a fraud. Everything about this guy is fake. And he ran multiple fraud schemes, which literally stole people's money straight from their credit cards, defrauded the state of New York, and defrauded the voters of New York. After being indicted about a little over a year, he pled guilty to wire fraud and to aggravated identity theft. So did his secretary for his campaign had previously before this pleaded guilty, I believe. And I don't remember exactly what her agreement was and what her sentence was. But in total, Santos was ordered to pay $373,000 in restitution and to forfeit over $200,000. Okay. He had one of the schemes was a party program scheme where he stole a bunch of money and pretended that his campaign had raised way more than it had. And he said that he had raised $250,000 from third-party contributors. And he did this so that he could then get a $500,000 loan. Another scheme was just straight up credit card fraud. He stole donors' credit card information and then used it to make purchases for himself. Another scheme was fraudulent political contribution solicitation scheme, where he ended up getting $25,000 transferred from contributors to his own bank account. And another one was an unemployment insurance fraud scheme that, you guessed it, was COVID related, and he fraudulently received more than $24,000 in unemployment insurance benefits. He also made false statements to the House of Representatives on stating of how much money he had earned and when he had earned it and all of these things, and none of it was true. The guy is a jackass. And he's been in prison for just a couple months. He was sentenced. Oh, now I don't even remember what his sentence was. But he wasn't sentenced to be in prison that long. I don't remember what it was. But recently, on October 17th, President Trump pardoned him. And I got nothing good to say about that. I got nothing good to say about it. After he was pardoned, Santos went on X and made a statement thanking Trump and also thanking all the people who helped him get out. And the list of people who helped Santos get a pardon is ugly because it contains some usual suspects. It contains some people who I am not a fan of and who are part of the circus wing of the Republican Party. And that would be Lauren Boebert, Anna Paulina Luna, Matt Gaetz, and there was someone else. Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who lobbied Trump in order to get Santos out of prison. And it's a big freaking circus. It's a big circus. These are the clowns in the right-wing party right now. You know, the Democrat Party has their loonies, and so do we. George Santos is one of them, and the people who jailbroke him are also some of them. Loonies on both sides. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Same thing, right? Santos, remember that restitution he's supposed to pay? You would think that if he was truly sorry for what he did, he would be interested in paying this restitution. This, what is it? Almost $600,000 of money he owes. Well, he says he's not. His sentence has been commuted, and he was supposed to serve 7 years in prison. Paid $375,000 in restitution plus $200,000 in forfeiture. He says he's not going to do that unless the law actually requires him to, now that he's been pardoned. And I don't know the ins and outs of it. Maybe he owes all this, but if he can get out of repaying what he owes, then he's going to do that because he's a fraud. He's scum. This guy is scum. He's absolutely scum. And he never, ever, ever should have been in Congress. Ever. And the people that he hurt most are the people he stole money from and the voters of New York who were robbed of their right to elect a representative that would actually represent them and who he said he was. There's all these people that joke about Santos, and Santos himself became a joke, but it should not be missed that the voters of New York, everyone in that election in which Santos was a candidate, was defrauded of their right to vote. They were defrauded of their representation in Congress. And I just don't have anything good to say about Trump pardoning this scumbag. I don't know why he did it. I just don't. It's completely lost on me why he did it. So if you think you know, if you think that you figured out why Trump pardoned this guy, leave me a comment and clue me in. I would love to better understand it. But for now, it's firmly in the category of Trump. WTF, man. WTF.